Greetings, all and every. Thank you for tuning in. I am the Empress, the Ancestors Oracle. Today, what I wanted to touch on is something that I've been receiving a message in regards to. If you just recently applied for a job or you just recently started a new job in a big, huge, lavish home of someone who is well known, this may apply to you. What I'm receiving is that the home is a really big home, basketball court, pool, uh, certain extensions of the home. I'm seeing there are wings. I'm seeing wings of the home, is what they're showing me. And you have your area that you are assigned to maintain. This person is on the stature or the level of where they have staff that hires staff. So the person in question did not hire you. The celebrity did not hire you. The person who hired you was their staff. So this person has staff who hires staff. And what I'm seeing is that there was an interview and possibly a two-process interview, one where there was sit face to face, and then the other part was where you took an actual tour of the home, and you got to the point where you took the tour of the home. It was a group of you all, and they narrowed it down. Now, the situation gets sticky when you start the job. Eventually, okay, so let me back up. There will be certain parts of the home that will be open to you for your leisure, such as the pool, the basketball court, certain things that you could partake in on this compound for your leisure. Okay. Now, this is where things begin to get sticky. Eventually, the celebrity is going to proposition you for relations. Okay, they're going to proposition you for relations. And at first, you're going to refuse. At first, you're going to be like, no, I ain't doing that. Don't think so. But then you're going to change your mind. And this is where things get sticky. The thing about this is that when you started the job, the same person who interviewed you, who hired you, told you, do not cross the line. Right? They told you don't cross the line, be professional, A, B, C, D, E, and F. Okay? However, you eventually change your mind and you get involved with this person. And this person ends up giving you either they're giving you multiple STDs or they're giving you multiple babies and telling you to abort these babies. Like it's not happening. I hope that you're not aborting babies, but if you are, to each its own. Depending on where you are in life or whatever your background may be, that is a big, huge taboo. That is a scar on the bloodline, and your bloodline is affected by abortions. Just that was just something I wanted to throw in there. Back to the reading. The person propositions you. The thing about this is that when you started the job, they made you sign a confidentiality contract. You signed a contract where you signed an NDA, a non-disclosure agreement of the things that you see around the home, the things that go on while at the home, and anything that goes on with any person in regards to that home. These are some of the stipulations that are in the contract that you sign in regards to this whole ordeal. Now, this person's going to proposition you. You're going to get in your feelings. You are going to be toe up from the flow up. You're not going to be feeling good about yourself, and in the end, you're going to end up obviously not working there anymore. So I'm encouraging you to tread lightly with this situation, and just tread lightly with this situation. Don't let your emotions cloud your better judgment, okay? Don't let your emotions cloud your better judgment, because this is going to be something that you definitely do not want to happen to you. This is a very, very ugly situation, the things that they are showing me and the things that will be happening. If this has happened to you already, I'm going to get ready to pull some cards to see what it is that you could possibly do to come out on the other side of this a stronger stronger and with a better mental capacity, because in an ordeal like this, mental health is absolutely of the more utmost importance. Okay, guys, let's not be too loud and crazy with the cards. Okay, so you're scared. You're scared, which why wouldn't you be, right? With a situation like this, you're scared, but they're saying that you need to have patience, and in somewhere you need to show gratitude. Okay, so those are the cards that we have for you, and I'm gonna, let's see, what is it that this person needs to be having gratitude about in regards to this situation? So what they're telling me is that there is a lesson in here. Something that you should have learned is a decision that you needed to make. Y'all, wait, can you see that? Okay, decisions. So somebody is probably seeing this and they just got the job, and they can be grateful that they are knowing going forward, going into this situation, that okay, I need to be aware and I need to make sure that I do not cross the line, because this is not something that you want to get yourself tangled up in. This person is married, they have children, and like I said, I'm seeing multiple STDs. I'm seeing multiple pregnancies, possibly. I'm seeing just a whole bunch of heartache and devastation. And it's like, you could have just avoided this, and you could have just avoided it and been happy with your job. And from what I'm seeing, the pay is not minimum wage. You're not making $15 an hour. You're making more than $15 an hour. And that's honestly more than you thought that you were going to be making. You're happy about this job. So if you are ahead of this, and you are in a place where you are able to make the decision. Yes? Can't touch it. Can't touch it? Okay. I'm coming right now. Hold on, guys. As we were. So if you're ahead of this and you are able to be in a position where you can make the decision before this even happens, then absolutely kudos to you. But if you're coming in on this and you have already experienced the turmoil, that's where the fear is going to come into place for you. And for those of you who have already where you have not crossed that line, patience is going to get you in a better position on the job. Okay, and you have no reason to be fearful, because this is not the person's first time. The celebrity who is doing this in their home with the staff, this is not their first time doing this. This is not going to be the last time that they do this. However, when you are in a place where you let it be known, and you're like, okay, that's just not going to happen. That's not where I'm at. That's not what I want to be at. That's not where this is going for me. More opportunities will come out of that. So this is why it's very, very important to hold yourself to draw that line and make the decision not to cross it. Okay. And what is in relation to this fear for the person who may have already crossed the line? Volunteer. Okay, let's get something else. So they're saying welcome to the new. So you pretty much, can y'all even see that? You pretty much need to move on. You need to just move on. You need to just move on and get out of this situation, because there is not going to be any good that honestly comes of this from dealing with this individual. This is a really, really nasty individual. What I'm seeing as well, the way that they show themselves to the world is not really how they really are. And that's probably true for a lot of people who are in the limelight. However, I'm just seeing a really nasty person. And yeah, so you definitely want to get out of this, because they're going to be like mocking you, like, who do you think you are? You work in my house. You clean my house. You fix things in my house. I'm seeing a narcissist, someone who doesn't even care, who's just like, just they're nasty, 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 nasty. So whatever situation you end up in with this person is not going to be a good one. They're not going to want to like claim you. Like, you're not going to red carpets, and I even see you fantasizing, like drooling, and you're fantasizing like, yeah, I'm going to have this and I'm going to do that and that. No, that's not what's going to happen here. What's going to happen here is you're going to get screwed, literally and figuratively. So if that's something that you're into, then be my guest. Absolutely go for it. Go and have fun. Take a dive, or, sit on a stick, whatever your situation may be. Yeah, you go ahead and do that. But this is not going to be something that's going to be turn out beneficial for you. You in your mind, you're like, yeah, I'm coming up. Like, this is a come up. And it's like, no. This is not a come up, boo. This isn't a come up. So please don't try and use this situation as a come up, because that's what they're showing me. And it's like, this ain't it. This ain't it. This ain't it. Okay, let's see what we have in the messages. This ain't it. Okay, this says, you created the situation and you have the power to change it. You created it. You have the power to change it, okay? For those of you who have already crossed the line, the way that you change this is by leaving. If you choose to stay, there will be a sense of humiliation on your part, because you honestly made the choice to, cross that line. And then from what they're showing me is like, even if you choose to stay, this celebrity's not going to let you stay. They're going to be like, no, it's time for them to go, because they're going to know what happened between you and them on a personal level, and they're not going to want you around. And if they do choose to keep you around, it's going to be to toy around with you, to twiddle and diddle with you. And that's for the really sinister, or the lower energy ones, who I'm picking up on now. You don't want nothing to do with that. Just go in there, do what you need to do, make your money, and have your life, have your relations outside of your job. Because nothing is going to come of this. This person is married, or they have someone who they proclaim to be their number one or main, or whatever you want to call it. Do not cross the line. Separate yourself and just let it go so that you can move on. I hope that this finds who it needs, and I hope that you find peace and wisdom.